guys, welcome to Team K-Vlo for Life. Today we're making our first official YouTube video, and today we're really going to be talking about how me and Korea had first met. But before we get there, we're going to drop our ads. Our TikTok is K-Vlo for Life, and our Instagrams, we have two separate Instagrams. Mine is Foster for Life with a 4 instead of an F.
And mine is k.blow with 2 O's.
And yeah, pretty much we're just gonna be talking about how we first met, so you guys stay tuned for that. So earlier in the year, around February, right before her birthday, which is the 15th, we had started talking. It started at Chick-fil-A where we had originally met, when we had first met, and it was not her first time working there, but I really never realized her until around that time.
It was my first time.
You started working in like December. That's like a 2 months. Anyways, so yeah. So I had seen her and she really like had caught my eye, and I had got this weird feeling in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. No, it wasn't bubble guts. You keep saying it was bubble guts. It wasn't bubble guts. Anyways, it was just like an awkward feeling that I had got that I never felt before. Like my stomach started to hurt. You know, it was just an original day at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I know Chick-fil-A be busy and all, but
Depends on which Chick-fil-A.
anyways, so I was just like, who is this girl? You know, like, I really didn't want no relationships at the time. I wasn't talking to nobody. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I just wanted to be to myself. Like, I had started that job 3 months prior to that, before she started working there, and I was just trying to focus on that and school, knowing that I was about to, like, go into college as a freshman. So, peak the brim, you know, all brims. Anyways, so, yeah, that's just the beginning of it. When I had first started, that was my main priority. That was my main goal, to just stay focused. And it's like I didn't want anything with anybody. I didn't want to talk to nobody because of previous relationships and how I was treated in those relationships, you know. Big sense. It scared to admit that, you know. But, like, after all that, it was just too much drama, too much going after it. So I was just like, it's just my time to just get away, start fresh, you know, get my life back into straight and things such as that. So then I had seen her and I'm like, yo, why do my stomach feel this weird? At first, like I said, I didn't want anything to do with nobody. You know, I was just that nice, chill person at Chick-fil-A that just wanted to go to work, do what I had to do, leave school next day, But then I was like, this feeling in my stomach is like for a reason. Like, I'm not just feeling this way for no reason. Like, I don't know why I feel this way. So boom. So it was a day we was outside and I was like, let me try to talk to her. She didn't want to talk to me. She swear it was a whole different time. She obviously doesn't remember how we first started talking, which is very terrible, you know. But it's all right.
I said something first.
We was outside with my guy, Julian, and we were trying to throw the snowball at a stop sign. And
why you don't go? Yeah, was that to try to catch my eye?
oh my gosh. To throw the snowball at the stop sign. And that's how it started from there. I asked, like, how she liked it at Chick-fil-A, you know, all that other stuff. And she told me, like, her age and what school she go to and all that other stuff. And after finding out more information about her, my confidence went down from trying to talk to her because I'm like, dang, I'm really not about to talk to her. Like, this is going to be real hard for me, especially since she was, I'm not going to talk to people unless I'm spoken to. She's one of those type of people. So I was like, okay, I guess. But, you know, it's me, you know, I had to think about that, you know.
Bye.
So that's how it started. I don't know why she keeps saying it's another reason, but that's how we started to talk. And based off that, we started off slow. We started off talking. The more and more we talked as days go by, I started to feel more for her, like, day by day.
Oh, you're so cute. My turn? Okay. My turn. Okay, so here's how it really started. You heard? So I'm starting at Chick-fil-A or whatever, getting to the bag, into the money, and I'm minding my business or whatever. I was being trained on window. For those who don't know, it's basically like you're giving the bags out to the people so they can get the food and they can go or whatever. So he was around there. This is how, like, that's how I first met you. No, that wasn't how I first met him, but when I first got the feeling out of nowhere that I guess you can say that's when I liked him, but I didn't know. So I was being trained or whatever, and he was around the area that I was at the time, and I think this girl, because she's the one that was helping me being trained on window, and then I gave her a hug. I don't know why. I was just being generous. I just gave her a hug for it. And then as I'm walking past him, I felt like giving him a hug out of nowhere. And I was just like...
I think that is complete lies.
No,
I feel like she felt that way because
I
told her how I felt.
No,
so she wanted to be in some type of similarity, you know?
No, word to my mom. I'm so serious. This is how I really felt. I felt like to give him a hug for some reason, like as if he needed a hug. I don't know why I had that feeling. I never got that feeling from nobody because I don't like people, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give people a hug out of nowhere. So I ignored it and I just walked away past him or whatever. And I think the following day, that's when we were outside together and he confronted me like, why are you so quiet? And I'm just like, that's just how I am. And then I told him my age, what school I went to, and then he fell in love because he found out a girl's 20-something and she was at Penn State. So he fell in love with me or whatever.
I wouldn't say all that,
But, and then he texted me out of nowhere.
That was for a whole nother reason.
Oh, yeah.
But that reason led to me to keep talking to her, like, you know. That was my way of finesse. Gotta finesse my way through it.
Wait, so you lied?
No. Anyways, so something had happened. I texted her about it, and instead of just leaving it at that situation, I kept going on about it, like, oh, okay, you must want to stop talking to me. Hit her with the, oh, you just want to go to sleep early. You're not really about to go to sleep. All this other stuff.
I did.
But you know how girls are when it comes to the captivity that they be saying, you know? But anyways.
I really wanted to go to bed.
So as days went by and I talked to her at work, you know, it would just be like the small things. Like when she would mess up a shake given out to guests, I would look at her and she, for example, had shake go all up to the ceiling. I don't know how you do that. I don't know where you learned that from.
You're lying. It was not even all
It went all the way up to the ceiling. Yes, it did.
Is that why
it was a frosted? Yep, that's exactly why that stain is there, because of you. Anyways.
You're serious? Put that on something.
Put that on something. That's literally what happened, and you literally looked at me after you had did that.
It really went up to the ceiling?
Oh my goodness. That's how me and her actually ended up getting closer. She never wanted to hang out with me one-on-one like how I wanted to hang out with her one-on-one. So that's how the started things happen. That is exactly true.
No, it's not.
So based off that, that's how we started to hang out more, you know, feelings ended up getting involved, and as days go by, that's how me and her got together. So then I ended up asking her if she wanted to go on a date with me. I didn't know where. She was being a little shy, talking about where do you want to go. Like, if a boy bring you on a date, you supposed to, you know, be like, ooh, like, you're not supposed to be like, I don't know where, because then I'll just pick up like McDonald's or something. But you know, I wasn't that cheap.
That's crazy.
So then we ended up going on our first date. We kissed or whatever.
Oh, you want to get deep into that night. So, we kissed or whatever. He loved it. He couldn't stop kissing me. But, it became deeper that night. Like, personally, I don't believe in love at first sight. But at that moment, for some reason, when he dropped me off to my Uber, I wanted to tell this boy that I love him. I know it may seem like, yo, this girl capping, she's crazy, but like that's personally, like honestly, how I felt for some reason. I don't know why. I just did. I wanted to tell him, but I didn't want him to think that I was weird. Like, you love me? Nah, you're tripping. And then he just ends up stop talking to me. So, but then one night, something just told me, like, F it. Like, you only live once. If you have something to say, you might as well just tell the person.
Then she said it that night and never said it again.
Why you gotta do that?
Because she talking about only lives once as if she is. Like,
but at least I said it in the crazy because he felt the same way. We were on the phone. We were on the phone and it became quiet.
But the thing is, I'm like, if I never told her how I felt, like, you know, I don't think we would be talking today. Look, you see that?
True. It's true.
So if you guys be like, oh, who loved who first, or how things happen, it is definitely 100% me.
He said he loved me when he first saw me.
Cause like, you know, we just know. Especially me, like I said, I haven't really felt like I didn't want to be in a relationship with nobody. I just wanted to be to myself. So when I got that feeling, I'm like, yo, this is definitely a sign. You know, like, God is putting me in a position that he wants me to stay in. So I'm like, I bet. So like, I'm gonna just go for it. Like, I'm gonna believe in my gut. So I went for that, and now here we are today in November. Like I said, we started talking February, before her birthday, the 15th, I think around the 10th of February. She didn't know that, but you know.
Yes, I did. I have the messages.
To now, which is now what? November what?
14th.
Dinosaurs.
I know that.
Yeah, you know, this is our first YouTube video, so we don't know really what to expect from it, but you know, we just trying it out, see how it goes. Tell you guys how we met, so like, you know who we are as our people.
So all of our friends, y'all better like, y'all better subscribe, and y'all better show some support.
All that, yeah, you know. Anthony, by the way, never really formally, you know, introduced my...
AKA Rhea.
So, Aunt and Rhea, K-Vlo for life, Team K-Vlo. She don't like the name for some reason. Like, I don't know why. She likes it, but whole time she don't. I think because I came up with it, you know.
No,
that's why. If she came up with it, it would have been the best thing
I
ever.
love
Purr,
it,
purr, purr. That's on period. That's all you would have been hearing. But it's okay. She'll learn to love it. But that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys just like, comment. Come on.
Share and subscribe. See y'all soon. Peace.
And stay tuned for videos.